Hey guys, we're here coming at you with another YouTube video. Today, I'm gonna tell you guys about my stats, and then we're gonna bake some cupcakes to reveal my college decision. An exciting time ahead of us, I would say. And let's just jump right into it, but I do wanna start with two big things that you guys need to know right now. The first is that I'm really not here to brag. I've had a lot of positive experiences with this process and a lot of negative ones. And I want to share my journey with you guys and hopefully provide some really helpful advice. I'm really lucky to be where I am right now, and I will talk about the luck in the college process and how you can kind of put those odds in your favor. That being said, my first piece of advice would be to remember that the whole college process is holistic. And what that means is really don't look at my test scores or something and be like, oh my god, his test scores are so much better than mine, I'm never gonna get into my top school or whatever. That's not how it works at all. The colleges look at everything about you, and you just need to stand out somewhere in your application. And what you'll hopefully take away from this video is that being able to stand out is a skill, and that's something that you can develop and anybody can develop. I'm gonna talk about how you can maybe do that. So let's start with test scores. I took the SAT, I scored a 1590, that's a 790 on the reading and 800 on math, right, math. Adding numbers to get my score, yes, got it. The way I did that wasn't because I was super good at the test on my first try, it was because I spent a lot of time practicing. And my practice strategy that I think works really well for anyone is just do a bunch of practice tests. I used the Princeton review book and just the official SAT book, whatever. It's just this massive book that's just this thick and it's just tests. And what you need to do is just take a test, check your answers, think, why did I get this question wrong? What answer was the College Board looking for, and how can I answer it right in the future? And if you approach it not just working hard and kind of grinding through test after test, but just really approaching it working smart too, you can be really, really successful. After 6 or 7 tests, I had a good idea of any kind of question that they could throw at me, and I was doing pretty well on my 7th practice test, even though it wasn't that great on the first one. SAT 2s are pretty much the same. I took physics, I got a 790, and I got an 800 on math too. Just practice, rinse and repeat, and you'll get a hang of all those questions. There's nothing crazy difficult there. Grades. Grades are hard to talk about because everybody's school is completely different. A 4.0 here will be completely different than a 4.0 at a school with a lot of grade inflation, or at a super difficult school. And I'm somewhere in the middle. I go to a public school, the pretty competitive public school. I got a 3.88 out of 4 unweighted and a 4.53 out of 5 weighted. I think that puts me in the top 10% of my class, even though we don't do class rank, so it's hard to really say. But the big takeaway from that is looking at that number, it's not anything crazy or over the top. I got 1 B+, I think, and everything else was A- and A's. But I took a really rigorous schedule of courses. So junior year, I took BC Calc and AP Physics, which are normally senior year courses. And as a result of stuff like that, I had 6 AP scores to send to schools for the college process, in addition to the 5 APs I'm taking this year. I had 5 5s and 1 4. And I don't think that your actual AP scores matter, but it just kind of shows that you're really putting effort in those classes if you're doing well on the AP exam, because that's kind of a standardized test. My advice to anybody would be to just challenge yourself in the context of your school. And there are people with way higher GPAs than me that don't get in, and people with way lower GPAs that do, because they stood out in other areas of their application. And I'll talk about that in a later video, because honestly, cupcake time.
Alright guys, so here's the idea of this video. I eat the cupcake for the school I choose. So this is my frosting, by the way. And I'll give you a nice close-up of the cupcakes, which I haven't put frosting on yet. because, well, I put frosting on 1 to taste test. As you can see, I've already bitten into that. You know, got a little excited. It's pretty good. I'll take another bite for the camera. Oh yeah. So I eat the cupcake for the school that I choose. Oh man, it's so good. It's sour cream chocolate chip cupcakes. It's just cake batter that I really like to make, but in cupcake form and in this little cute parchment paper thing. Kind of a vibe. So we got 10 Williams, Princeton, Dartmouth, as you can see. I'm not gonna like stall this out. I like to make good quality content, make it fast. So here we're gonna go. I'm just gonna go for it and grab it. Sorry guys. College decisions like cupcakes are not that easy to make, and I got a little hungry, so thanks for watching. I'm definitely gonna make a stats video with my extracurriculars and essays coming soon, and my other advice about the college process. And please stick around for that and more awesome content. This is my last April Fool's joke of the year, I promise. And Vahida signing off.